1313. Break the chains. Yeah, yeah. Alley life. Take 313. When it comes to Detroit, they say I yell it too much. And yo, when you think about it, I ain't yelled it enough. Everybody love Detroit, they always telling us stuff. We've been hurting though since Barry Gordy bailed on us. You think all we can do is maybe sell you some drugs, hook you up with some gear or some sex in the club. When it come to contracts, and we some felon and thugs. You know what? That's some bullshit that you're telling us, bruh. Always putting you
what's
like
happening?
you
Detroit,
with a gangster cat heads like you ghetto with us. Come to find out some of y'all is yellow as fuck, and that's the quickest way for you to catch a belly of slug. You done stand around the tapper with some hell of a love. Ain't no stopping me now, cause I'm smelling the blood. Nigga, what? A nigga, what? You ain't heard? Yeah, I'm alley life corrupt, and I'm from 313, baby. We're rolling no crime the same. Twisting the dimes and stroking the finest. Get that thing in your head that is gonna remind you, man. You shouldn't fuck with no more must be grinding, man. 313, baby. We're rolling no crime the same. Twisting the dimes and stroking the finest. Get that thing in your head that is gonna remind you, man. You shouldn't fuck with no more must be grinding, man.
All right, let's right to it. You see the topic. We about to get right there. The reason why average men don't approach women. The dating game right now is so fucked up. I'm just gonna keep it 100. With this 304 phase, it's like God, it's like the guy that's not paying for box is not getting no box in general. And that is bad. But on the other side, you hear stuff like this. We're like, we can't find a good man. The reason why you can't find a good man because the good man don't want you. Only the suckers, the simps, and the tricks is going to approach you. As a guy myself, maybe it's me because I'm light-skinned, skinny dude. Maybe it's just me. I can't represent all men, but maybe just me. When I walk up to a girl and try to talk to her, you want to know the number one way you could offend a girl in 2023? Say, how you doing? She get offended. Like, why you even talk to me? I don't know you. You want to offend a girl in 2023? Say good morning. That's how you offend her. You say stupid bitch or something like that. Oh, she perfectly cool with it. You want to offend her? Walk up to her, ask her how her day going. Now you offend her. Like, what the hell going on? The times we live in now is okay. It is bad. And it's crazy. So now you got all the girls, like most of the women that's having the kids now. It's like I started a hashtag. Well, I ain't start the hashtag. I put a hashtag on a lot of stuff. Hashtag single mom. And I'll come up with that. It's the girls like that's really going out their way to be a single mom. Because, like, okay, you hear, let's take it from women always get the benefit of the doubt. They file for 80% of divorces. And then when you hear about the relationship stuff, you always believe it's 95% of the man's fault. Well, you know, now Kevin Samuels is like the new age Dr. Sarah Ali. If I said her name right, I probably butchered her name. She was saying this stuff decades ago. Kevin Samuels come back relating to the time saying the same stuff. And we're going to leave the race out of this, but you already know what it is. Just look at the Instagram. Like, I'm to the point now as a heterosexual guy. I'm a little bit above average, but I still qualify myself as the average guy. Some point I put myself as a unicorn or a leprechaun or a four-leaf clover because I'm rare. I'm like, why is you rare? A lot of reasons, but anyway, anywho. So we get into this, and it's lots of like I try to talk to a lot of girls, you know. Hey, you can talk to a girl, you're not her cup of tea. That's cool. It is what it is. But I come across the stuff like once we get to know each other, you know, most men pay themselves on a lower level. And most women overvalue themselves because of stuff they can get away with. And so I'll say, hey, you know what? Okay, so let's say here. I'm the average guy, $52,000 a year, single, no kids, heterosexual. Walking into this modern dating market, right? Right. This is where I'm going, right? This is where I'm trying to go. So what I got to deal with? A girl that's argumentative, combative, and difficult. Oh shit. Okay. Then she got 2 kids by 2 different dudes. So I'm a single guy. So understand my problem. I walk in. Okay, let's say I want to play simp role at the bare minimum. I walk in, but damn, I want to have a 3rd kid. You can't work. You don't got no money. So that means while you barefoot and pregnant, I got to take care of 2 other dude kids plus you. So now I go from taking care of myself perfectly fine to taking care of 3 other people. And you wonder why the average guy say he only wants sex. It's not that we only want sex. It's because we know you sex at best. See, y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all don't want to hear the blunt, honest truth. It's just like, damn, well, what else you can do for me? A girl at my job told me, if you can't buy my food, don't talk to me. You know, so now you get the God and Jesus, you got the little devil turn. One was like, man, slap the teeth off this bitch mouth. What? But that'd be violent. You know, it's crazy how women it's so easy for women to talk to you condescending, talk to you like you ain't shit, you ain't worth nothing. And here's this little, let me put it up like this. This thing, used in the desert, right? In bottled water. It ain't no lakes, rain, no rivers. It ain't gonna rain for 30 days. You had the last bottled water in Dubai. There's no water nowhere. You got like the 2 million, man, $100 million bottle of water. Just think about that, right? So let's flip it. Let's say you in Michigan. You surrounded by Great Lakes. You got clean tap water that's better than bottled water. Most people got at least 40 bottles of bottled water in there. This is so common. It's like, yeah, whatever, you know, who cares? So now these girls acting like they special. It's like, no, it's like a dime a dozen. This 3 or 4 culture that made it so bad for the dating market. Dude was like, yeah, my job. That's why you don't got no girls. I'll say, yeah. Well, okay, true. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't got no girls because I'm not paying for them. As a guy, we know this. Unless you a celebrity, an entertainer, somebody of higher status, girls that ain't chasing you. Nah. On the other side, guys could be worth hundreds of millions. They still go at the girl that work at Walmart. She cute, she attractive. That's the first thing. Ooh, she attractive, we own her. And, you know, so if I had to speak to guys, I say, hey, what you need to do? Put the girl in the right lane. Be what I do. Don't take my personal example. I'm just trying to give you some real advice. You get the girl, look, before you ask her, even get her number. That's one thing. I don't know. Now, I mean, I'm speaking from you trying to wife her up, have your kids, and do this. Check out her Instagram. You see all them thought shots and all that. Look at her Instagram. Her Instagram will tell you what she's doing. She thirst trapping, doing all this. You like, But I mean, you want to smash her? Do what it takes to smash her. And most guys do that. We vote in silence. You be like, yeah, I hit it. Like 95% of guys will have sex with 95% of women. And it's vice versa for women. us girls now is like, hey, see the problem, they get so trapped up with women, they get so trapped up in this 3 or 4 culture. They not worry about family values and nothing like that. They just feel like they got an ATM between their legs with unlimited cash flow. They ain't worry about 2 family households or trying to compromise and work stuff out. No, I'm just all honest. In relationship, you work it out. Like the late great Kevin Samuels used to say, name a product that gains value with wear and tear. This is not word from word. This is verbatim. No, it's not verbatim, but the gains that get used in the views that gains value. In layman's terms, what it is like, okay, you're 20 with no kids, your body count's probably 3. Now you're 25, 26 with 2 kids by 2 different dudes, and your body count is like 15. But you think you're worth more than your 20-year-old self. Something to think about. Women can have their personal preferences. Us as men, we can't. As soon as we say something, we misogynistic, hate speech, all this get banned off YouTube. And I'm streaming this on right now. I'm streaming on Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook right now. YouTube probably gonna give me my 3rd strike. So that's why I've been saving all my videos in the center of Rumble. YouTube then got so like whatever. And they can do that. It's cool. Because they like the dominant stream right now. They number 1. Until somebody else come along and want to invest the money, get the servers, and like, you know what? Y'all want to be politically correct. Y'all want to do kid videos. And it's what it is. It's so crazy because soon as heterosexual guys start voicing what they really want, and most man, I don't care, you can talk to the guy worth $1 billion. Yeah, he gonna hold you to a high standard, but we really simple. And this is why bimbos get with billionaires, B&Bs. Like, dang, traditional relationships is almost done. So, I don't know. It's so hard for relationships right now. Hold on, let me check the comments. Okay, I got no comments. All right, back in it. So, it's so hard for relationships right now. Everything's in turmoil. It's like, I do okay. I say I do okay. Some people might say different, lower, higher. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. This is what life then brought us to right now. So you will see in this background, sex work is real work. Besides bootlegging, prostitution is the oldest profession in the book because it's the easiest stuff. To be a prostitute, all you gotta do is be a woman and breathe. No effort whatsoever. That's why they do that. They like sex, they like money. They go hand in hand. It is what it is. Like, what I want to do, I've been in this situation. I want to bring it like on a girl, and I want to bring her on the show, and I want to come in like, okay, you finesse dudes, okay, do what you do. You make your money, okay, cool, that's good. But what happens when you run across the dude and you be like, hey, give me $200 and I'll give you a happy ending. And dude be like, you know what, I'm good. Soon as they come run across that dude like me, They be like, oh, he gay. Now at the same time, I'd have spent some money and did dumb shit, thinking I was gonna get some kitty cat. Oh no. Oh yeah, a lot of times. I done took girls to freaking 5-star restaurants, and I mean, I done planned my whole week around them, got canceled on and all this. So I've been through that. I've been through it. It is what it is. So now, the time. Look, I might sound like an a-hole, but I'm gonna tell you real. I tell guys, look, don't date the single moms. Make the single moms go back. Like, you gave this dude the highest honor ever. You gave this dude a kid. So guess what? Go back with him. And it's so crazy. Like, I mean, I probably had this at least 10 times happen to me. It was girls I tried to talk to. I put my best effort in. And I always feel like I could do better. All right, cool. Years go by. They hit me up like, hey, what's up with you? I'm like, nah, well, I got 1, 2 kids. I was like, well, goddamn. And so I look at the common denominator. I say, you ain't had no kids, right? So the guy you had your first child with already had 2 other baby mamas, but you had your first child with him. Crazy. And then I'll keep seeing this. It's like a repeat. Boom, 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 boom. This whole process over and over again. I'm like, damn. But you meet the guy with no kids, you don't want to fuck with him. Okay, this is what it is, Everybody got their own preference, but it's cool. Look. So me, I'm leery about stuff is so bad right now. I'm so leery about dating girls even with kids right now. Cause the stuff is so crazy. Like, try to date the girl they got. All right, well, you got one. You got one at my age. All right, that's cool. I gotta play stepfather. I'll be hated as ever. I can be the best stepfather ever, but I know I'll be hated. That's cool. But I want to put myself in a situation where that's like, you trying to make me do the stuff your baby daddy was supposed to do. You done had the kid with him. Nah, I'm just like, hold on. Now, as a guy with no kids, that want kids, cool. You got one, I'm like that. That's my limit. Like, you got one, and then depending on the age on the one and the one that you is. So that all plays a factor. So I look at this shit. But I'm not about to be the one like, hold on. You still arguing with your baby daddy. He got 2 other baby mamas. Make me look like a sucker because I ain't even dealing with your ass. You know what? I'm like, you know what? Now, for these other cultures, let's go back into our history. What they used to, I think it was forced, it might be, when the women used to have to wear the chastity belts, or is it the Muslim women that wear the hijab, covering their face up. I could be wrong on this. Like, I'm just speaking. I don't really know too much about this. But it was reasons why they did this. And there's so many different ethnicities. I'm saying it all wrong. I'm fucking it all up. Religions and all this, where women they raised to be wives. They're not going to cheat on their husband. Now, they might, but it ain't going to be rampant. They might. Cool. But it's not like American such and such race of women. Fans only and all this. Like, come on, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You'll get on a 10-year relationship because you trying to find you. That's all cap. When a girl say some shit like that, it's all cap. She doing that just because she want to go to her 3 or 4 phase. Yeah, she just like, oh, I can sit back and do a couple $100 a day, just get my walls beat in. That's where she at. All right. So, let's check this first. Let me screen share this. Let's do this. Present. This is how much. This is how much the average man make in a year. Well, the average, well, I'll say, this is how much. So you see, I mean, on your screen, you see this, right? So we look here. The median U.S. income in 2021 was $69,717 for the highest paid job. Chief executive and nurse athletes earned over $200,000 a year on average in 2021, making them the highest paid occupations in the U.S. income by gender. Let's check that. All right. Hold on. What? So we looking at these numbers. Let's check this other one. Oh. So in general, the average person in the United States make $37,440 per year. Exactly how much is $18 an hour per year? Now, keep in mind it's some people making 15, 12, and this still is 4/5, 23. And this people making exactly how much an hour? And that equals out to 37.44.40 per year. Multiply your hours per week, 40 for full time, by a number of weeks, 52 weeks a year. So these the real number. These the realistic numbers. What the family household is making any race across America, North America. That's the average. I mean, that's people. That's everybody collective. That's everybody. So where I work at and jobs I worked at, it's a lot of guys. Yeah, we don't make $100K a year. I mean, if I had kids, I probably could make $100K a year because they tax me so much. So I'll probably be making $100K a year, but I don't have no kids. So my taxes, what I pay in taxes, ooh, killing it. Like dudes complaining about child support. I'm to the point now where I'm to that medium where I'm like, yeah, if I had a child, I'll be good. 2 childs, different tax bracket, but a child. So that's where I'm at. Like, whoa, what? It's crazy. But it's, you know, it's life. It is what it is. So Nevada, the state of Nevada. You got Las Vegas is at the lower, and you got Reno at the top. That's where the bunny ranch is at. That whereas prostitution is legal. Far as you go overseas, you got the red light district. That's what it is, you know. So, you know, as most men, look, guys don't go through fans only to find a wife. Now, they might slip up, have sex with you, and get you pregnant, but that ain't what we going for. Guys don't look through back in the day. Don't look through a Playboy book and find a fucking centerfold and be like, hey, I should make her wife. She'd be a good mother for my kids. No. I'm just saying. That's what it is. What's that say? My body is my business. Hey, you can do what you want to do. But don't get mad when the guy don't wife you up. I tell guys, hey, look, you're going to pay for box? Even if it ain't, that's like, hey, give me the cat, take the scat, you know, whatever. However y'all do it. If you paying for it, treat it like that. I'm paying you just for this. Stop. Look, this. Oh, okay. Let's do some. Yeah, this video gonna get striked on YouTube, but let's go. I'm trying to keep it clean, you know. Let's do this, guys. If you're gonna pay for the box, we won't leave it like that. Stop renting hotel rooms. You paying for the box, right? Let's say you pay $200 for the box. Okay, $200. I think the 40 balls is the going number because the market is oversaturated. So now you're paying 200 and renting a hotel room? No. It's 200. We can do this in the car. Now you renting a hotel room? I don't know. We're gonna be realistic. You're gonna pay $300 for 15 minutes of fun? I'm like, damn, I want this. I can do this 2 times a day, at least 4 days a week. Just think of the numbers. Oh shit. Okay, whatever. Sex is real work. Decriminalize sex work. So now, let's get to the smoke. I don't feel bad for single moms. No. Because in your lifetime, you probably had 200 guys at minimum that would have been great husbands, father figures, the best guy you could have been with. Y'all could have worked your life up. Oh no, you don't want him. He lame, he corny. But you the single mom. Like I don't understand this. How you get guys that make in this day and age, the average person making $30,000 an hour. They say the median income is 50. You got guys, blue collar guys, clearing $90K a year, single and childless, but yet you a single mom. Make it make sense. Look at the 2023 Census Bureau, and they got everything marked down. And it's so crazy how you got these guys, they got all this, but your women say you can't find that. And these guys, I mean, yeah, some guys might be gay, some guys might be heterosexual, but that's few and in between. We talking about the majority, not the minority. Something to think about. Because when it comes to men, we got to work so much harder. A girl can just show up and get everything. As a guy, it's 1,000 times harder for us. And that's why we set our standards different. Now, you can get the sucker or the simp, sucker and simp. Take these different variations and spin it how you want to. Yeah, he'll come in and roll through your stuff and all that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, for you, whatever or whatnot. You say, guys, like a lot of women complain like this, like, oh, like in my example, a girl be like, oh, you only want me for sex. I would say, well, dad, you have nothing to offer from sex. What else can I get from you for that? I had to work for all this. You woke up. You giving me your birthday gift. I had to earn all this. So I can't be picky. I can't be choosy. And not really saying being picky. Because most guys is reasonable. Look, I'm about to get out here, fellas. I'm not saying this. Look. Hey, it's gonna sound crazy, but look, let's go. Look at your girl Instagram. This girl's like, hey, she don't got no social media. She on Facebook. I seen her Facebook. She been on Facebook for over 10 years. I went through her photos. She don't got no Instagram. She not on Snapchat. And I'm looking at her stuff. I'm like, oh shit. And the crazy thing, she like a plain Jane. So me, well, like, so I'm trying to wife my girl up. Like, I know who. I'm to the point now where I know, like, oh, if I want sex, I go to her. But the girls I want to wife up, they're already wifed up. Somebody already hit the target, like pow, pow, pow. You, oh yeah, yep. Come on. They ain't playing. She throw them hands up. You see that ring? It's crazy how you can meet a girl that got 3 kids by 3 different dudes within a 7-year span. Take 9 months to conceive a kid and to carry the kid to term. Yeah, you might want to rewind that. Ooh. But she want a guy with no kids that's a multi-millionaire. Hold on, what? Right. This is my truth juice. Okay, I'm about to get up out of here. I did 2 videos. Hold on, somebody leave a comment. Hold on. Nope, no comments. So, hey, keep checking the videos out. Yeah, YouTube probably about to strike this. So, that's gonna be that. Until the next time I see y'all, I'm on Rumble. Just put in Reed Ronald. Just put my name backwards. It's Ronald Reed. Put Reed Rumble. Until the next time I see y'all, peace.